go live. And greetings, greetings, greetings. Wow, here we are. That was pretty quick. Welcome, welcome. And this is New Mombasa, the roofed forest city. We are going to, that was Andrew, we are going to begin a little tour of the city, and I want to start right here. I'm going to change my view, and well, actually I didn't put anything in chat, but I'll just have to say hi when you come in, and let us change the view. And that was Beatrice just walking by. I haven't looked at Beatrice in a while, and look at this. What is causing this? Look at her not having anything. I'm going to do this. We're going to give her a salad and some dessert. Look what I've got. I've got 2 zombie villagers on me, but we are, hello, welcome. I am about to do the tour. This is New Mombasa, and we are in the farming area. This is Beatrice in her field with her grandson, Andrew, in his field, working on potatoes. And we're going to go around here to Edmund and Sophie's kid, Brayson. Actually, this isn't his. This is, ooh, he's finished. This is actually Barnaby's lumberyard right here. But since we got interrupted by fireworks, we are going to turn our attention over to the brand new Mesa house we are putting on the boardwalk. This will be the 3rd Mesa house that we have in this city. I'm going to have Tyler continue working on it because it's only a 3. And we needed to get all the way up to a 5. This is actually the 4th Mesa house that we have built here. Let's go down here. We're going past the warehouse right here. And the university is right here, New Mombasa University. This is Ariana's restaurant, the Empty Jug. Right here, we're going past James's fishery right here, and he actually is open. Ooh, we might want to do something about his fishery, bring it a little up to date. But we're coming over here to Tyler's builder's shop. And we are going to check things off of his checklist. You saw that big block of gold, which is always present in a Mesa design house. And there he is. And did I get to him in time? I did. Okay, so there's Tyler. And speaking of Tyler, why don't we go this way around? So Tyler had to build, Tyler was contracted to build a new bakery, and he built it. This is Houston's place right here. He built it for Jade, and he built it to be a dwarven design. There's Caroline looking out the window of her diner right here. And it was supposed to match this design, and Jade moved in and she didn't like it. So it was actually torn down. The parts of it were recycled and used in the construction of this new Space Wars design bakery. And that's what this is. And Jade is thrilled with this bakery, and she is actually being very much the baker in this bakery that she was not being in the Dwarven Design Bakery. And we have made some modifications so that she could serve coffee and pastries from here. And she can see Caroline from here as well. These are her ovens. We also made a modification here so that she could walk through and get to her ovens from her kitchen. And then out here, she has a table where she can have someone sit and have coffee and a pastry, or they can just stop at that window and pick up. So Lily is Jason's daughter, and when she was having trouble with this, she actually had Elias, her brother, who also likes baking, come and see if she was crazy about the dwarven place. And he was like, no, it just doesn't feel like you. You should actually, have what you want. And Jason, her father, and Ariana, her great-grandmother, agreed with her. And they both own their own restaurants. And so that is why this was rebuilt. Now, it's not finished yet. We are in the process of covering it with dark oak leaves. It has to be covered. The city council, it is on the boardwalk, and the city council wants it to be covered with dark oak the way a roofed forest building is supposed to be covered. So this is what is happening to this building right now. This is what we worked on during the week, just getting this building done, and we were in the process of putting the leaves on top of this building. Now it's fully covered, but then we just probably want to make it look more natural, like it's connected to these 4 trees here where these leaves are probably coming from. And we might also want to, we're not going to cover that part. So this is very interesting. Luckily, because it's facing in this direction, most of it can be seen very clearly from this side that it is an actual sandstone building, which George is I said George, not George. Charles is very happy about, because that means that this building was made with Charles's stone. Charles is the stonemason, and they would have come to him to get the stone that was used to build this building, the sandstone that was used to build this building, because that is what Charles does. He is a stonemason, and his masonry, shouldn't these meet? Probably, because these trees are close enough that this should probably come over. This was probably pulled back from these natural trees that were here. These are the trees that were originally here, but this was pulled back in order to build the building. So we'll just bring these back out, and that will help with, here's another one. That will help with this area right here. So let us continue just for a minute. So yeah, so now Lily and Caroline are both additional food choices for all of the industrial people who work in this area, and that includes Caroline's Hunter, who runs the Sifter, which is located back here as a part of Charles's stone business, and Reynold, who runs the Crusher, also located back in this area. And here we can see Charles's yard for the stone, and we can also see Charles's office across the way. And there's the house that Charles built for himself, but right now Caroline and Hunter are, or is it Julie? Yes, Caroline and Hunter are living in that house. They like it, actually. Their kids are all grown up, and so they are enjoying spending time in this house. And Charles is living with his chosen Penelope and their daughter, I believe, in this house. Yep, there's Penelope and Charles, and their daughter Elena is upstairs in her bedroom, which actually worked out. That's very nice. So there's Elena in her bedroom, and this is what I need to get in New Masekwe so that the people end up where they are supposed to. So Charles and Penelope get home before Elena, and so they are in their bedroom. This is Felix's ores smeltery office, and Charles is, I believe, not their kid. I think Charles is Thaddy and Thaddy, who are you with? There is Sadie and Felix, and this is their place right here. And they don't have, I just realized that they don't have a piece of furniture on their porch. There is Tyler and Annabelle. Someone is not home. Let's find out who that is. And we have visitors. We have a couple soldiers that have been coming pretty regularly, and we did have a royal. There she is. It is Annabelle, and she is coming home late from school, and where she teaches, she's going in and then she's going up to bed. So it's not Annabelle and Tyler's kid. So whose kid is Charles? I'd have to check. But for right this moment, I want to look and see. So who's this house going to be for? This house is going to, this new house is more than likely going to be for Jade. Here's this door. This is a mistake that this door is like this. What would I like to put here? Let us put a piece of this as well. Let's put that there, and let's put the door right there. That door is open when they make the house, and that open door is a danger if you have raiders, because the people go in and you think that that door is closed, but it's not, because the house is made with the door open. So this Mesa house, this is a Mesa house right here that has been turned. This is Beatrice and Gavin Sr.'s new house. This is the older Beatrice, grandmama, great grandmama, and great granddad Gavin Sr. live in this house, and we don't know what we're going to do with this house yet. This is going to be most interesting, but it's fun to have these on this boardwalk. However, we do know that there is a good rumor, that this house is going to go to Houston and Jade, which is very interesting. Houston is head over heels over Jade, and we weren't sure how Jade felt about it. Jade and Houston now live in separate apartments in this apartment building, and that's how they know each other. They both have apartments here. Houston's in this apartment, and Jade is in this apartment right here. And across from here, this is Thaddy and Sophie. And Thaddy and Sophie are probably Charles's parents. Live right here, and next door to them is Reynold, and wow, he scared me for a minute. Is Reynold and Julia, and Julia is now the dean of the university, the new university. This is just a soldier right here, and you are not supposed to be on the boardwalk, but you are on the boardwalk. Do I have another? Yes, I do. You are not supposed to be on the boardwalk. So I'm going to put him there so that he is not on the boardwalk. There. So let us continue. Tyler's going to continue working on this right now, and we are going to continue down here. What else did we do? What else did we do in this area? I don't think we did anything more to Brayson and who is it? Judith? Yes, I think it is Judith. So Brayson and Judith have this pig farm, and I think you'll remember that one of the last things that we did was, this is their office, their farm office right here, and there they are. And then over here is their smokehouse, and I think we had the smokehouse set up the last time that we were here, but I'm not sure. But this is actually the smokehouse right here. He still has some trouble using these stairs, which is really interesting, because this ladder, it might be this case right here. Let's see if we can try and fix this for a moment. This is a frame, and we're going to take this away and see if that helps him get down, if he's able to get down. He is not. And I did fix I thought I fixed these to make it stairs so that he could get down here, but yes, I did, and that's still not working. So there isn't too much that I can do about that, except why don't we try just putting one more piece right there and see if that makes a difference. Let's take this and put this back on here, and let us take, did we pick it up? We did not. Okay, so I might not, I might just leave that one empty for right now. And yes, so this is the smokehouse. So they closed up the windows so that they could smoke, and they are using the woods. They are using these wood crates to smoke the meat, and it is very fun. I like it. And then they have their pork farm, their pig farm right here. And here is the way down into the farm right here. And I didn't see Judith come to work. Let us close this for a minute. Let's see if Judith is in here. Yes, there she is. And there she is, and I don't think she's asking for anything, but look, she has eggs on her. Groceries, more than likely, but with those groceries, they might keep her from getting fed. Let us put this here. Let's put the groceries in here for a moment. Let's just put the groceries there. And we will leave that. So she's going down, and she's going to work with the pigs that they have. Oh, gee. She is in the water with them. Whoa. Very interesting. So now she is trying to get out, but she does have the AI to turn around and change direction. So good. Okay, so that is her. We're going through Marine's flower farm right here, and I think we did finish doing some things down here in regards to the flower farm. And yes, and then we are looking at their house. This is Maureen and Andrew's house. Elias and Brooklyn live here in this house. Maureen and Andrew used to live in this house, but they moved to this back house because Maureen loved this back yard kitchen. She loved the outdoor kitchen and just really enjoyed having this view of the river. And so they traded their house for the other house. And then here is Brayson and, oh no, this is Barnaby. Barnaby lives here. Barnaby lives here with Karen, and they moved out of this house, which used to belong to Beatrice, Grandma Beatrice, Great Grandma Beatrice, and Gavin Sr. Because so that Karen and Barnaby could raise their kid, Judith, and Judith now, I believe, lives here with Braden, right, and their kid, and Braden and Judith's kid. Let's see if that's true. Liliana, who is the last person to arrive in New Mombasa, the last child, Liliana, who is in school. And so her parents are here and she is in school. She hasn't moved out. Now, a couple kids moved out. Let's see. No one is here right now in this one because let me look at there's Mary and Josie. That's right. We put Mary and Josie and Caroline, Jason's other daughter, Jason and Elizabeth's other daughter, joined the Ranger Academy, and she is there. Up here you see Audrey, who took over Nia's place as Ranger Commander, and she is not stuck here. I thought maybe she was, but she isn't. And that is what happened on this end of the city. I'm going down here past Ariana and Joan C's house, Cuthbert and Wilmot's house right here. And I'm going past Karen's post office. Karen is the postmaster. And Cuthbert's builder's hut. There is Elias's gift shop. It's sort of the mall for this place. He has all sorts of different things that you can buy on all 3 floors of that shop, and right into City Hall. And let's go through City Hall. And we're going past Curtis's brand new delivery right here. His delivery was rebuilt because he actually he sold his property so that that property could be used to put a house on, and to partially, I think, is the house actually on it or is the bakery? I'm not sure now. I think the house is. A house was torn down for the bakery, but a house is where his delivery used to be, and I really like the way that turned out. This is the Magical Arts Foundation. This is the office where the Near Castle excavation and restoration was managed from this building, and Wilmot is the professor who is in charge of funding that entire excavation and restoration of Near Castle. And speaking of Near Castle and the restoration and excavation, we actually have Emma and Harrison living in the carriage house, the restored carriage house of Near Castle. Da-da! Dun, da, da, da. So that's Near Castle right here, and there goes Simon. And Simon is building a carpentry shop for his daughter, who is Emma. And Emma and Harrison, there she is. Emma and Harrison live in the restored carriage house. They are the caretakers of it. And Emma is actually, Emma's always been interested in carving and in wood. And so she actually is helping with the restoration. There's a lot of work that actually hasn't been done on Near Castle yet. And so Emma's really interested as a carpenter in doing some of the woodwork that is going to be done on that. And her dad is building her a great shop. Now this looks like it might actually be Yes. So he's working on the level 5 of this. And when this is done, because this is a dwarven design, and we needed a dwarven design to fit into this tiny space here, which is where we wanted it to be. We didn't want it to take up too much room in the forest, the dark oak forest. So this is what it looks like. Now, you can see the lights floating in the air. That is actually the ceiling level, and we're actually probably going to have to, I don't know if I can save the trees that are directly above the building, but I can definitely save the trees on the outskirts of the building, and that's what we're going to use to cover the roof of her shop. We're going to trade out the nether brick for stone to match Nearcastle's carriage house. And there we go. We have some wild chickens. And so that is all the work that we actually did on New Mombasa this past week. And I'm looking forward to see if Houston and Jay do decide that they are going to make it. I'm going to fly over to City Hall for a minute. Jade is much later, and this is one of these things with the type of community that this is, where all the old people don't look old. All of them work. There's Gavin Jr., and all of them are completely not showing their age, sort of like in that city in Insurrection on that planet where they were like hundreds of years old and didn't look it. That is what we have here. So, but I wanted to see what other kids were in Jade's age range besides her brother and her sister. So we're going to go here and find. See, you can see that Houston is old enough. If this was this world, would be old enough to be her grandfather. But she is actually he's head over heels over her, and she is we shall see. We shall see if she is interested in him. Interested in him. They seem to be friends. We'll see if they're going to be more than that. But in Jade's community, in Jade's group, was Elias, her brother, and Caroline, her sister, and then Braden, who is with Judith right here, Harrison, who is with Emma, and then we have Francis, and which is Frankie. Francis is a girl, and Julia and Jade are the last young women, and we have no one else at this particular time who is not with someone already in this period. This is interesting too, that we have a pretty traditional town. This town is, and that's just how it happened to work out. So that is what we're looking at. I'm going to let everyone go, although I'm looking at Gianna and I'm thinking, let's look at Gianna for a minute. She's up here. Let's find her again. There she is. She's a gerbil. And yeah, so we have um, we have a couple people, and we will have to decide who might be with Gianna. Maybe not. Maybe everyone's going to wait for the next group of people to come in. If we have more, right now, this is 60 of 60, and everyone seems to be happy. And yeah, so we're just going to keep working on the town and doing things. And thank you very much. This is New Mombasa. Now, New Mombasa is on Tuesdays in, well, I do it on Tuesday in Mixer and in Twitch, and you can come and watch me work on New Mombasa some more during the week, and then I'll be back for Sunday City Sundays next week with the city New Mombasa, the roofed forest. So have a good day. Enjoy watching all the other streamers. Bye for now. Bye for now.